No. Hi, everyone. This is Gila Nehemia, Neetu Raina. Did I say your name correctly? Neetu? And Mercedes. So I just wanted to introduce us. We are starting right now. I'm just going to wait a few minutes for people to come in. And just checking that we're live. Just doing some checks on YouTube. So bear with us for a moment. Those of you that know me, I do have a dog. It is quite early in the morning, so I can't let her out. Yes. So good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night for some of you. Thank you so much for joining today. Neetu, Mercedes, and I are super excited. And I'm just doing another quick check that everything is working. You're not going to see us. This is just an audio activation. So we're just really happy you're here. If you want to write in the comments that you can hear us, that would be really great. That we know that you can hear us. So I'm just looking around to see if I can see that that's happening. Just write it in the comments that you can hear us. I can see that that's happening. Okay, we will start to begin. Yes, we'll begin. So thank you all of you that are here. I can see 8 people have joined. So yeah, in case any of you, I'll just put this, it's going to be in YouTube, but in case those of you that some people might be sending messages or anything, I'm going to put the link both in Facebook. I know it should be live in Facebook as well as in YouTube. So let's see here. Just give us another moment as we connect into all of this. Okay. I wanted to also just recognize that the music Clean Soul by Kevin McLeod is from freemusicarchive.org. It's Creative Commons license, and that'll be in the details as well. So thank you everyone for being here today. Yes, great. Thank you for saying you can hear us. Thank you so much. Oh my God, we're so excited. Yes, welcome everybody. Welcome to this wonderful activation. So I'm just going to take a few minutes to introduce all of us, and then I'll do a short breathing, a prayer. I'll introduce the activation, and then we'll move to Neetu and Mercedes. So I wanted to first introduce myself. I am Gila Nehemia. I'm a sacred erotic self-love coach, and I am a spiritual heart guide and writing empowerment coach. And I'm really, really happy to be here. I assist people who have experienced chronic trauma and are looking to really open up their heart space and to release any repeated pattern or limiting beliefs to truly live their a blissful, erotic life. Neetu, would you like to say a few words?
Hi everyone, Neetu here. So I am a quantum healer, a Reiki master, emotion code, and a Buckflower Essence practitioner. I really enjoy working with people to come into self-worth, self-development, self-empowerment, union, inner and outer. Really excited to be here with Gila and Mercedes to share this healing and activation with all of you. Thanks for being here. I'll pass on to Mercedes to introduce herself.
Mercedes, we don't hear you.
My apologies. I was on mute. I'm sorry, guys. Hello, everyone. Good evening, good night, buenas noches. I go by the name Mercedes or Mercy, and I am a spiritual worker, a spiritual healer, and I dedicate my spiritual career to assisting people in regaining their free will and anchoring their true divine templates. And I'm glad to be here with everyone, with this soul family that we've brought together in the name of the divine. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I also wanted to just say thank you to Sonia Evans, who brought us all together through her Pillars of Light program. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. We actually got the quantum healing certification through her. So yeah, thank you, Sonia. If you're here, you're listening on the replay. We're truly indebted to you for bringing us together, and so happy that this can actually come about.
Yeah, big shout out to Sonia.
Yes. So, without further ado, we will begin. I want to just first ask all of you. I'd appreciate it if you would like to lie down. That would be perfect. If you feel more comfortable sitting, that would be great as well. But you'll get the most benefit at this time if you're completely lying down. If you want, on a yoga mat on the floor or on your bed. It's in your open receiving mode to receive the full activation. And so I'd like you to actually, I'll say a prayer first. So I'd like you to first close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths with me. Take them from deep in your belly all the way up to your crown at your own pace. I'd like to call in our guides, our angels, God, Source, Universe, our power animals, our ancestors to assist us in this beautiful transmission for the full moon, blue moon in Aquarius. I'd really like to open our heart space, to really open up to the full energies, open up to full liberation and healing of the earth. I know my dog is here agreeing with us, so thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to be saying a few prayers in a few different languages. So please bear with me. The first one will start in Sanskrit. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavaditamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. And this next prayer will be in Hebrew. I'll invite you to close your eyes and put your hand over your eyes when I say this. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Allah Akbar. And I'll say a Mother Mary prayer. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb. Jesus, Holy Mary, Mother of God, Amen. I shortened that slightly, so I thank you, all of you, for listening. And I'm calling in also just the goddess Kali energy. I've just really been feeling her lately, and really feeling this need for liberation. So really opening up our bodies, our energy grid into this openness of liberation and ending divisiveness and separation, and really just opening up into our full unity and higher vibration of love codes at this time, to call for healing on the planet and to end destruction in nature. So we're just calling in that goddess energy to open up the heart space. So I'm going to now go through a relaxation of the entire body, just a really kind of truncated version of Yoga Nidra. So I'd like you to really just close your eyes if you haven't already, and to totally allow your body to just lie against the bed or on the floor, on your yoga mat, wherever you are. And as you do that, begin to relax into the moment. If you're wherever you are, take a deep breath. And whatever sounds you hear, might be the sounds of this music or anything around you, really allow yourself to listen to them, connect to that. And I'd like you to put your energy, your love into your right hand, into all the fingers of your right hand, your palm, back of your palm, your wrist, your forearm, your elbow, your upper arm, and your shoulder. Just allow it to relax, as if you're getting a massage, as if there's warm water on it. Moving into your left hand, all your fingers, your palm, the back of your palm, your wrist, your forearm, your elbow, your upper arm and shoulder, your upper chest, your higher heart area, your chest into your solar plexus. Feel as if this is a huge open massage, really opening up and relaxing. Moving into your yoni, your upper thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, the tops of your feet, the bottoms of your feet, into the Earth Star Chakra. And we're calling in this golden light to really come down all around you, as if you're ensconced, connecting all the way into your Earth Star Chakra, deep, deep in Mother Gaia. Connecting to the trees and the roots of the trees to communicate wisdom and messages of the ancient healing codes. Bringing in the pine trees, the aloe vera plants, the birch, the Louisa, mint, birch, and maple trees, allowing its leaves and pine needles to excite our senses and calm our nerves, connecting to the balance, interdependence, and symbiotic nature of oneness. Tapping into that now, breathing in the ultimate truth as your body, heart, mind, and soul can connect to it now. Take another deep breath to integrate that in. And I'll pass it on to Neetu.
Okay, so let's together call in the Aurora Council, Venetian Councils, the Christic races to be present with us during this healing, to grid our space with golden plasma light above, below, and all directions. Now streaming in the rainbow plasma light. See this as a vortex of light spinning throughout the body, collapsing all limiting beliefs, patterns, distortions, trauma, fears, trapped emotions, any emotional exhaustion and overwhelm. And we clear this from all levels, all our bodies, all minds, from our cells, our cellular memory, DNA, blood, tissues, and all body organs. The rainbow plasma light further clears all seals, tags, implants, cords, and attachments, anything that does not serve our best and highest good, to unplug us from all fear, programming, doubts, negative agendas, interferences, separation, illusion, and programming. Just breathe this in and out, allowing the plasma light to collapse this out of the body. Connecting to the Holy Mother Ark, we send aqua ray and opal frequencies into Mother Earth and to the planet to clear trauma, fears, pain, suffering for the collective, to ascend our current timeline into one of sovereignty, freedom, love, peace, harmony, activating timeline of union, Hieroskemos union, and heaven on earth. We now move into the heart space, visualizing a pink diamond ray, dolphin frequency of rose quartz, filling the heart space. We now bring in back flower essence of pine to further clear all blocks, bringing us to a higher awareness, higher perspective, and to be anchored into unconditional love, divine love, universal love. Being in alignment to the frequency of joy, abundance, divine flow, Christ consciousness. Now connect to Holy Father arc energies to strengthen our connection to our heart and our true selves, so that we are able to express our truth, feel safe, to be our magnificent self. Having the strength and courage to really follow our heart and listen to our heart. We ask Holy Father to bless us to come into our true divine power and being a master manifester. Now closing all doors to the past, manifesting from the now. We ask for alignment of the heart, third eye, and throat to assist us in speaking our truth with love and grace. Holy Mother, Holy Father, please activate our galactic shamanic healer templates and our angelic human DNA and template to assist us further in our journey of healing the self and the earth. Now visualize sending love energy straight from our hearts into the crystalline heart of Gaia and into the planet to facilitate total healing and transformation. connecting to the energies of Venus and Jupiter to support us in anchoring energies of love and expansion. We bring in the energies of black tourmaline, ruby, and the healing properties of valerian, frankincense, and myrrh to fully ground us, feeling balanced, safe, and stable. Just breathe this in, three deep breaths in and out. Let this all integrate. Let's now set a seal of golden plasma ray of protection around ourselves and the planet. And we now code this shield with the mantra, I am God, I am sovereign, I am free. Activating the Earth Star chakra, we now send this activation into Mother Gaia to see this fully manifested into our reality. Okay, I pulled out a card for this session, and the card I pulled out was healing. So this is the message that came for us today. The frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. I'll now pass on to Mercedes for her activation and healing.
Thank you, Gila. Thank you, Neetu. So, in continuing with this flow of working with healing the earth and collaborating with today's full moon, which is back in Aquarius, and we have Jupiter in retrograde with Saturn in the same position, more or less where it was earlier in the year. And this full moon is in the last decan of Aquarius. As we stand here, we have to believe that we are graduating. There is a change on the earth. And at this point, we're all called to take on the true nature, the true Christic nature within every single one of us. And as Gila brought in the mother energy, I'm going to bring in the father energy. And in correspondence with Mother Kali, I'm going to bring in the energy of Father Shiva, who's been a moon guardian for many, many, many ages. And those of you familiar with Shiva know that in his third eye, he has a crescent. So in the same position where you are right now, I'm going to ask that we all just sort of take 3 very, very deep breaths, and we're going to breathe into our third eye, imagining that we are in connection with the lunar energy that is activated right now at this moment. And remembering that we are the intermediaries between the heavens and the earth. So, breath 1, breathe into the third eye. Expand the lungs. Expand the Mula Bandha, all the lower chakras. Hold for a few seconds and release. Breath 2, breathe in. Expand the lungs. Expand the lower chakras, breathing into the third eye. Hold for a few seconds. And breathe out. Breathe in, one last time, into the third eye. Expanding the lungs, expanding the lower chakras. Hold for a few seconds. And breathe out. Now I'm going to bring in a little bit of light language. This light language assists us in purifying our nadis or our meridians and our channels from any psychic interferences, astral interferences, etheric implants, parasites, any false inversions of any sorts, any programmings that have been siphoning us, especially via any type of programming we've been receiving from the environment that's been infiltrating the waves, the earth, anything around us. So with this, we're going to call in the name of the universe, God creator, and with the assistance of Father Shiva, I ask that you stay centered with me as I bring in the light language. Kita ta kita 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 kata ta kita ta kita ta kita kata ashkala ta kita kata 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 kita ta ta kita ta kata kata ashlat kata kita kata ki ti kishkara ta kita kata 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 kita ta ashkala ta kita kata kata ashkala ta kita 3 4 5 6 2 8 9 integral square sigma 2 3 alpha omega theta kachkalat kita kata kata tata kita ka kita kata kita kata kita kata kita kata 99672 tata 5678 tata tata kita kata x square tata theta t integral 6x minus 2 theta 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 kiash kata kiata 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 tata kiata kata kiata kata kiata kata kiata kata kiata shklata kiata. And now to integrate the light language, along with all of the other activations, I would like to bring in 1 minute of Nadi Shodhana. For those of you familiar with it, it is a yogic exercises. It allows to balance the hemispheres of the brain, particularly to bring in balance within our pineal glands, which are very, very in tune with lunar energies to help us keep us grounded as we navigate this current full moon cycle. So I ask that with your thumb and your pinky finger, you take your thumb and it begins with you pressing against your right nostril. And as you breathe in through your left nostril, you're going to hold the breath and close the left nostril with the pinky and release the breath through the right nostril, releasing the thumb. And then it's sort of a back and forth seesaw movement. So we're going to just do this for a few repetitions, just 1 minute, to help us again get grounded and integrate these energies. So we can begin. And remember, as you're breathing, breathe into the third eye. Bringing in that father energy, that masculine energy that helps us create boundaries, to hold our truth, to stay grounded. Breathing in and out, one nostril at a time. And release everything that is not of your higher purpose. Anything that is not in alignment with oneness, the law of one with unity consciousness. All siphoning mechanisms released. Okay, so the minute is up. So I would like to bring in an oracle message. I am a person that I engage in divination is a very important part of my spiritual practice. So I would like to bring in what I saw amongst the collective and those here present. And a lot of us were collapsing a lot of templates, particularly within our crown chakras. And as we know, the crown chakras are initiation portals. So many of us are going to be starting very, very, very powerful processes of spiritual initiations, new types of quote unquote conversions, not in a religious sense, but we're going on new paths. And with this, we always have to be mindful that God is God. All is one and we are one. That to always bring the presence of God in every and anything you do, irrespective of what healer you go to or if you yourself become a healer. So it's something to sort of keep in mind, but it's an activation of an initiation into oneness, into self, into the true beings of who we are, and releasing the amaya, the false illusions. So just something to keep in mind and to help you sort of carry this activation with you. And my last message, before I pass it on to my fellow soul sisters, is that in order to embody this message, we need to always be reminded that as humans, we came into this earth in some way, shape, or form, and will leave in some manner. But this does not mean we will ever be separated from this planet, nor will our imprint on it ever be erased. As we consciously choose our actions and reactions on an everyday basis through our interactions and relationships, remember that as above, so is below. The earth can and will only respond to our vibrations and consciousness. Let's bring truth, love, and forgiveness into everything we do, and the earth will gladly repay you with further emanations of your ever-evolving and ever-loving divinity. Thank you all, and many blessings.
Thank you, Mercedes. Aho, and so it is. Thank you, Neetu. Thank you. I just too wanted to share just a couple things before we end. I know we're at the 30-minute mark, so thank you those of you who are staying on. As we just wanted to share a poem I wrote that's really just got me very, very emotional yesterday, and I felt as part of this full moon energy, and also just following up on what Mercedes said. It's entitled "The Time Is Now." Tears staining my face, years of injustice expressed in my eyes, people killed, gagged, tortured, and raped. It is time to stand up, to open our voices, our heart, to soar with the birds, to chant in the highest frequency of love, for the atrocities we witnessed, felt, held back in our wombs, our hearts, held back, and our minds. Do not give in. Connect to Mother Gaia, to bolster the courage, to stand above your ego. Time to stop the power struggle. Time to move our feet. Elevate to the beat of a different drum. Believe it is possible. Set it in motion with the song of your soul. To liberate ourselves and heal the earth, the time is now. So just would love you to breathe into that for a moment. And just for those of us that still are moving into that balance and desiring all that we want in our life and to heal the planet with this activation, connecting into quantum healing and connecting into our soul song, know that everything is possible. As part of the full moon, I just wanted to remind you that you can release any limited beliefs. You can write them down. You can burn them. You can do whatever you're desiring to really let that go. I feel that we are all invited now to let go of that pain body, let go of the mind chatter, and to truly step into our greatness. And I'd also like to just check in with how you're feeling, what messages you might have heard or seen or felt. I know I'm very energized, and I'm feeling quite excited. And I'd also like to just share with you, to make sure that you drink a lot of water, get a lot of rest, self-care right now, ground in the earth, or do some moon bathing tonight. And let us know how you're feeling. If anybody wants to chime in, even Neetu and Mercedes, how are you guys feeling?
Neetu here, just so calm and relaxed, and yeah, just really happy to be here with everybody, healing together. I think there's more power in being together collectively in unity and healing.
Yeah, amen to that. I remember there's a Bible verse that says, where was it, two or three more are present, where two or three are gathered, I am present. And this is a beautiful, intense energy with everyone present. And I just thank everyone for coming out and being a part of this. You are all an extension of our family, our soul family. So cheers to new beginnings, and let's bring in the light.
Aho, aho, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just take another deep breath with me. I'm going to close the circle. So I want to thank all of you, God, Source, Universe, our angels, our guides, our power animals, our hearts, Mother Gaia, to truly allow us and help us to release anything that's holding us back from our true liberation and balance and the true healing of the planet as we are in a symbiotic or interdependent relationship with all that is around us and with all the beings on this planet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Aho, and so it is. Happy, happy full moon. I just want to share, writing about what you experience is super powerful after a meditation like this. So you may want to share that in the comments later on, or just share it in your journal. We're really, really happy that you came today, and so glad you're here. And we're going to be doing more of these monthly. There'll be an activation, a download for some of you who did register. We'll be sending you for the next full moon a download of our activation. There will be a nominal fee, but we're just so excited to be doing this with you. And if you have any questions, feel free to connect to us. You can connect to us on our websites. I am at gilanehemia.com. And Neetu is at lightrayhealing.com.au, and Mercedes is at unhexing.com. So we just want to thank you again for just being you and just allowing us to connect with you on this very momentous full blue moon in Aquarius, as we're all stepping into our full sovereignty, wholeness, and connection to each other and the earth. Aho, and so it is.
And I just wanted to, I wanted to add one quick thing before we close. If anybody feels guided to come back to the recording, these activations, they go into the astrals, they go into the ethers, and it's yours for the picking. The Bible says, seeking you shall find. So if you feel like you need to come back and there's something else you want to work through, you're more than welcome to redo this activation.
Yes, thank you for mentioning that. That's super important. This will be on YouTube. It's just live right now, but it'll be always present on YouTube. So you can always come back here, and we'll be putting this up as well. So you can eventually download this audio. But for now, it's on YouTube, and you can replay it anytime. And we're, I'm also just inviting everyone to really open up to their creativity, to their collaboration. This happened through, as I said, the Pillars of Light program with Sonia, and then this ongoing connection. Really feel called to just share, when we're in the flow, when we're in our artistic flow, magic happens. So just thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks, everyone, and have a beautiful, beautiful full moon. There were a few comments. Just wanted to make sure I saw everything. Yes, thank you. Someone says, I want to just post this comment. Oh, Michael. Oh, thank you so much, Michael. Dear all, Michael here in pitch dark Switzerland, thanking you profusely for this truly enlightening and very touching activation. Thank you, Michael, for attending in the early hours in Switzerland. Thank you, Edward. I'm just showing some comments here. Yeah, thank you, Edward, for being here. And to show neat comments. Yes, thank you. She said, thank you all for being here. Great. So, thank you all. We're going to just sending you so much love and all over the world from our hearts to yours. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.